All right, everyone, here we go. Let's do the Friday reading. Let's do it. What are they thinking and feeling? Any energies attached to you? Could be anybody. Could be your mom. I don't know. But it's part of the soulmate cycle. Probably a runner or somebody holding on to feelings around you. Possibly. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see where we go. One card for each sign, although I'm really just splitting the soulmate cycle up into 12 pieces. Pay attention to everything. There's no timestamps here for a reason. You're all part of a cycle and you're all connected. There's text at the top of the description that explains why there's no timestamps here. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you, but I'm going to do my best for you to see what the universe will tell us about what any energies attached to you are thinking and feeling in the energies of right now, which are, I will tell you, are intense. Okay? Very intense. God, even the weather's intense, and the weather is energy. I mean, if you want to get a feel for what the energy is like for me sitting here, I'm basically pulling on all that crazy energy. Just look at the weather in the U.S. in particular. My God, it's unbelievable. All right, my heart goes out to people in the tornado alley there. Jesus, what's going on? Crazy town. All right, let's do it. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is an Ace of Pentacles. Well, and the Eight of Wands. There's a strong wind, a tornado, if you will, of communication coming. Wow. Yeah. It's long-awaited communication. Somebody is right on the edge of having some loose lips, shall we say. Let's see where we go. They're all thinking about communicating, thinking about doing something, thinking about moving forward. It's been a long time coming. It's Grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. Readings on the flip. Let's go. Our story begins with Aries, position 1. You should just look at it that way, position 1. And ends with Pisces, position 12. Pay attention to everything on the table. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate with you. All right. Where does our story begin? And it is a story. We don't clarify this one. Tomorrow we clarify. We ask what actions they're likely to take in the weekly reading. Ace of Swords. Yeah, ace. Aces everywhere. Aces. It's communication. Somebody's thinking about communicating. It says the same thing the overall energy says. I mean, this first card should really tie to the overall energy. It usually does. Yeah, it's communication. Somebody here has a truth they want to speak. All right? And I think it might be surprising to you what this energy has to say. If this is a new energy holding all the feelings for you, somebody you don't know you're unaware has feelings, it might blow your fucking mind. Drawn to the lightning bolts in particular. They've had some kind of epiphany, some kind of realization. Oh, I don't know, a long time coming, maybe I should say something. I don't know. Okay. All right. Position 2, Taurus. 4 of Cups. Somebody's very sad here. What are they thinking and feeling? Somebody's very sad about how life is without you. Okay? Can I put it that way? Does that make sense? You were probably, you identify with this position, the energy I get here often in this position is they were either with you and left you for greener pastures, thought maybe banging somebody on the other side of town would be better, wanted some adventures, midlife crisis kind of energy. You can have that at any age, really. Or they just ran. And somebody here is pretty sad, sitting in their empty little world without you in it. And there's an element of depression here where they're just rejecting everything right now. It's a woe is me kind of energy. Okay, good. Let them sit in it. But it still doesn't mean that they might reach out. They still might reach out. There's a strong, again, overall energy right there. Underneath that, Knight of Swords, more communication. Underneath that, another Ace, Ace of Wands. I'm making this shit up. There's a lot of communication here. Everybody thinking about doing it. This person here can't sit in this shit any longer. All right, Gemini, position 3. The Fool. I would expect to hear from that person. Somebody here, well, they're thinking about it. Okay, I mean, they feel like it's the right thing to do. Somebody gonna take a leap towards you. Somebody is coming your way with something to say that might surprise you. Probably, I for some reason pick up some kind of you find out how much you've changed this person's life kind of energy, because it's the Fool card here. They're starting a new journey. This is usually, for me, somebody who got out of an oppressive situation, probably, or wants to, probably because of what your connection showed them, what their feelings for you showed them, or something you said. But this is communication. It's all fucking communication. Everybody's person thinking about communicating. They might go back and forth on it a little bit, though. I sense that with that Ace of Wands. It's sort of, we talked about wind, right? That's like lighting a match in the wind or lighting a lighter in the wind. It blows out all the time. Maybe a little back and forth. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle. Position 4, bookends the Ace of Swords. That's encouraging. I just did a Cure for Cancer reading the other day. Very deep, very powerful connection. Yeah, and there it is. The Empress, yeah. Somebody here, this is, I'm just going to summarize this. What are they thinking and feeling? It's what I said in the new moon reading. The DF side is irresistible to the incoming energy, to the DM side right now. There is an undying, irresistible urge for somebody to say something here. Big time. All right? I did not touch the table, I swear. No, I'm just kidding. It was my hand. Okay? That's beautiful. I like that. Somebody's also very attracted to you. Somebody here is also obsessively thinking about you, focused on you, obsessively focused on you, or this connection, or what this connection showed them. Could be either way. Leo, position 5, the Leo soap opera. Page of Wands. It's communication. Somebody's thinking about reaching out. They might just do it. It's one of those spontaneous things. They're thinking, hey, you know what? I'll just reach out. It'll be a soft reach. It'll be an email, a text, you know, a note pinned to your car, something like, I mean, it could be any of that. A post on your social media. It'll be soft, but it's spontaneous. They're thinking about just doing it. It's all fucking communication, and sudden communication at that. All right, position 6, Virgo. Sometimes my wild card spot, sometimes you guys show up here. You got to show up somewhere. It's usually either here or position 11. Page of Cups. This is not you. This is an energy attached to you, thinking about communicating with you. You have an energy around you that has feelings for you. You may or may not know about those feelings, and somebody's about to act on them, or they're at least thinking about it. This reading is going to make tomorrow's weekly reading, which I clarify of what actions they're likely to take, very action-packed. Okay? It's going to be like an action movie. All right. You may not know, speaking for you guys, you may not know it, but you got a new love on the horizon. You got a new opportunity, new date, something. Yep, communication, more communication. Position 7, Libra, 10 of Swords. That ties to the woe is me energy over here. Somebody thinks it's done. Somebody thinks there's nothing I can do. Woe is me. There's nothing I can do. Woe is me. It's over. And they feel bad about it. They feel bad. Why'd I have to put 10 swords in it? Why couldn't I just put 1? Why'd I have to stick the other 9 in there? Right? Sort of like, you know, it's just what it is. There's a lot of woe is me here. It ties to what I said over here. Okay? Wow. And this is these two that tie together, this is one specific energy for sure. My hot Scorpios, position 8. The Chariot. It ties to the 10 of Swords for some reason. Somebody here has changed course. They've changed direction. And now they're headed your way. Okay? I think somebody here is similar to an energy I get for this position often. Somebody here has changed maybe their opinion of you, which has put them on a new course, or changed something about their life because of something you said or an influence you had on them. Either way, it's bringing them right to you. Okay? They feel bad about something is what they're thinking and feeling. In regard to you, they feel bad about something. It's tied to this 10 of Swords for whatever reason, which in turn ties to that. Perhaps it's somebody who misjudged you. It can be. Either way, they're on a collision course with you. You'll find out sooner rather than later. Position 9, my Sagittarians. Sagittarius, sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes in it. Always interesting. The High Priestess. You have... That's you guys. That's you. No. I mean, yeah, you have a hidden energy around you that's... You're picking up on something. Your intuition is going to pick up on something. You're not going to be able to put your finger on it. Somebody, you're going to think, maybe, or feel, somebody's keeping a secret from you. Somebody's not telling you something. It could be somebody close to you. Could be a family member. Could be somebody at work. Could be a boss. You might go into work. You might feel really suspicious. Like if it's a work thing, you might go in and say, I'm going to get fired. I feel like I'm getting fired. I feel like something's going to happen. Be careful. The energy is a little bit deceptive. I'm not clarifying, but I will tell you it's a little bit deceptive. If I was clarifying, I would not be surprised to see a 7 of Swords here. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Just let things play out. Something's going to happen. You're going to feel it coming. But your intuition might be a little off. It's blending too much with thoughts. Okay? So be careful about that. All right. Okay, but somebody is keeping a secret from you. Which you find out about, I think. Position 10, Capricorn. Page of Pentacles. I think I told you this last week in the Friday reading or something, didn't I? Somebody here it's communication, and they're thinking about you, but they're thinking about what they want to say to you. Now, I don't know if they're going to say it. This feels like very tertiary energy to me. Third level, tertiary. In other words, it's somebody who's, what would I say? Like, they're sort of imagining a conversation with you. What would I say, right? How would I say it? That kind of thing. It might turn into me. We'll see what happens tomorrow in the weekly reading when we ask what actions. I'm just calling it like it is. They definitely won't talk to you. They're playing the conversation through their head. At the very least, I can say that. Okay? Position 11, my other wild card. Sometimes you guys show up here. We'll see. Aquarius in the astrology, but you shouldn't be doing it. I'm not your astrologer, so. 9 of Swords. Yeah, you're making somebody crazy. Somebody's attached to you, you're making them crazy. They keeping them up at night. I don't know why. I have no idea why. It's probably 1,000 different reasons why, because that's probably for at least 1,000 of you watching. But just know, whoever it is you'll hear about, you're keeping them up at night for some reason. Could be they have dreams and wake up like that. Could be they're just stressed out about you. Could be that they want to communicate. There's so much fucking communication here that wouldn't surprise me that they're stressed out about it. I don't know. But you're keeping somebody up at night. That's what they're thinking and feeling about you. And it's funny because the 9 of Swords is often nonsense. So it feels like that to me. It feels like they're making mountains out of molehills, and it's almost like somebody wants to communicate here, but they're making mountains out of molehills. If this is you, which it could be for some of you, relax. Stop going down the road too many worst case scenarios, okay? If that's you. Stop it. You're being silly. Okay. Somebody else is being silly attached to you if that relates to you on an incoming energy. Pisces, position 12. Always tied with position 1 and 5. For whatever reason, do not know, only halfway know. Not going to figure out the other half, don't care. Pisces, position 12. The Emperor. And look what it falls on. Falls right on top of a Chariot, which falls in turn right on top of an Empress. And that's how they're read. You're about to you have someone, I'm just going to phrase it this way, because this is a thinking and feeling reading, but it has action attached to it. I was going to say you're about to come face to face with your divine counterpart. But I've got somebody here whose energy, who was out of balance before between their masculine and feminine, who is now very balanced between their masculine and feminine. And I can't say definitely because I can't predict free will, but they know exactly what they want to say to you, and you might just spontaneously run into this person. The way I get it, the way the energy reads, I know it's a thinking and feeling reading, but the way the energy reads, and this would come in this way for a thinking and feeling reading, feels like the energy around this connection is setting up for a happenstance, serendipitous run-in somewhere, somehow. Could be online. It could happen that way. For most of you, it's kind of an in-person thing, for a good number of you anyway. Okay. Let's have the universe add all this up. It's all readings about fucking communication. It really is. Let's grab the witches. Let's have the universe add it up. Add it up, universe. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. What's it all mean? What's the incoming energies? Mostly the DM side. Thinking and feeling about my viewers here. Mostly the DF side. What do we get? What do we get? Let me add it all up. It's going to this reading here, very cut and dry. It's going to make for a very interesting weekly reading tomorrow of what actions they're likely to take. And thank God we clarify that one. I will tell you what. All right. I didn't break my rule of clarifying. All right. Here we go. Yeah. Bottom card is the 3 of Wands. They're all thinking about you. Every one of these incoming energies, you're their focus. This guy's focused on the boat. You're on the boat. Okay? They all looking in new directions. All want to make changes. All realizing what this connection did for them on some level. Can't go back. I mean, it's just 3 of Wands. Very soon, this guy's going to do something. Okay, let's go. 3 cards. 5 of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. This card is crossing the center card. Knight of Wands. What I say? Very soon. Rewind. I don't know why. I'm your second favorite. Rewind. I said very soon this guy's going to jump off and swim out to the boat where you are. Well, there it is. It's always impulsive. I keep getting drawn to what I said here in the number 5 position, Leo, about this impulsive, yeah, I should just reach out. Yeah, because somebody really feels like, well, there's 2 energies here. Missing out, that they missed out on something with you. This guy's longingly looking at the boat, right? They got topless buffet, bottomless dancing. You know, I mean, it's a lot going on there out on Empress boat, you know, Empress ship. But also, there's an energy for some of them. It's not so much missing out. It's that they're just miserable. There's some kind of misery right now in their life. Something's gone wrong or something didn't work out right. Something along those lines. Something similar to what I said in the Cure for Cancer reading the other day in the pre-shuffle. It's kind of there on that 5 of Pentacles. Also, for a few of you, they've suffered a loss. So they're really focused on you right now. And some of them think maybe you could help them out. This is impulsive communication, though. It's like that. I told you that right from the beginning when I said I was drawn to the lightning bolts here. I said it's all fucking communication, but I think it just sort of happens. I think it might surprise you when it does. What's red with the 5 of Pentacles? The 8 of Wands. You knew. I did not look. You know I didn't look. 8 of Wands. Communication. 8 of Wands. Communication. It's been there the whole time. It showed up in the summary from the universe. I mean, it doesn't get more cut and dry than that. What are they thinking and feeling? They're thinking they might want to reach out. They might want to do something. And the energy is conducive for some real impulsive, just off the cuff, fuck it, I'm going to do it. Right? The old risky business line with Tom Cruise, right? Sometimes you just got to say what the fuck. It's that kind of energy. It's that kind of communication. You know what? What do I got to lose? I'll reach out. You know? Sometimes we get in that mode. Sometimes we feel that way. We've all been there. We've all taken chances we wouldn't normally take in a moment of, what's the worst that can happen? Right? Like that. It's a bit of here. That's your reading. It's going to make for, like I said, all this forward movement is going to make for a very interesting what actions they're likely to take reading tomorrow for the weekly reading. And it is a very interesting week coming up. All right. That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. 2 8 of Wands, the rarest card to come out in this cycle, came out twice. Not only in the overall energy, but here in the summary. So, tell you what. All right, good luck.